Hello, it's another color along video. Today we are gonna color my new Enchanted Luna coloring book. This book has both paperback and hardback version. If you have followed me, you would have known that this book flip through is available. You can check that out on the link that is popping right now. Okay, I am so excited to color this book because this is my first hardback cover book. I really enjoy coloring in hardback version. Today, I have chosen one easy artwork to color. If you want to grab this book, I have included the link in description. You can go check that out. This is the artwork that we are going to color today. It's so simple and easy. I don't want a very big video this time. I want to complete it very soon, so I have chosen this artwork. It looks so uh, great with the roses and snake with the moon crescent. Let's color this. Okay, this time uh, I am gonna slow down the coloring process. I don't want to do everything in speed coloring. I'll show how to do it in this normal speed. Then I will do the transition or speed coloring process. Then what I am doing here is I have taken the lightest brown color and I'm filling in the what is that scale of the snake skin. I want this snake to be in brown color. You can also try it out with different whimsical colors or green or something, anything, whatever you like. If you are not sure how to color each and every element, you can always take a reference photo from Pinterest or any other site and use it as a reference and color your object. What I'm doing here is I'm just coloring out from my memory whatever I saw in snake. I want the snake to be in brown color, so I am filling out the base with light brown color here. After doing that, for the back side of the snake, you see here in this right side and also in some part in the left side, I am gonna do some light ivory toned, not ivory. This brown will be much more in yellow tone, yellow undertone. So I am giving the soft ivory color for the back side of the snake. As you can see, I am also filling it in the left side. Moving on to the front side of the snake, I am darkening out that under light tone. Now I'm darkening the brown. I am uh, darkening it in the edges so that it is very visible and gives that 3D effect. Now I have taken the darker brown, like chocolate brown. I am gonna give this color in the inner corners of the each and every scale. As you can see, uh, once I did this, everything got so three-dimensional. In the inner corner of the scale, where every other scale is connecting, this will give your artwork a different feel. Next, moving on to the yellow undertone, because our snake have some yellow undertone and brown, I am using some ivory, soft ivory color. In some places, to give some extra depth, I am using some black pencil. I'm not overdoing it I'm just giving a slight black tone here and there in the inner corner, only in the inner corner of the scale. See here, after doing this, everything became so realistic. Next, I am darkening out that yellow color with some brighter yellow. I'm not doing it in each and every scale, only in randomly. I am picking out a scale and giving this brighter yellow color. Now our snake part is done, only the front part. Moving on to the back side, what I'm doing here is I'm taking the same brown color which I have given in the background of the front side of the snake, and I'm using it in the outer regions. As you can see, I'm following the lines and giving the brown color. This will give some depth. Only your highlights and shadow are gonna make your artwork pop. Next, I am darkening out the line. Moving on to like terracotta orangish brown. Also, I am darkening out the edges. I didn't do anything in the center region of the snake. Only I am gonna give shadows now. I am running the pencil along the edges. Now moving to the center portion, I am again using the same ivory color and darkening out. Also, I am blending the brown color. In this, by doing this way, you can make sure that all the colors are blend and smoothened out. And the back part is completed. Moving on to our leaf. Now I'm taking one bright green color. These leaves will be in dark greens only. I'm not gonna use any light greens here, so I'm using different shades of dark green. Now I have filled out the border, I mean around the edges of the leaf. Next, I'm taking some olive green color. Also, I am filling out the edges. Later we can fill the center portion of the leaf. Next, I am taking the darkest green to give some depth. You should have three greens, three colors. One is lighter tone, and next one is middle tone, and then the darkest tone to make your coloring experience more lively and vivid. Now I'm filling in the center part with some bright green. This is our middle tone. I'm blending everything with the colorless blender. Again, I'm repeating the process. I'm darkening out the inner corner of the leaf where it is connected with flower. I'm using the darker green, and again I'm blending it with the colorless blender. Now I'll show it in few more leaves, then we can use a transition to move on. Again, I'm filling out with the olive green kind of color in the edges. For the stems also, I'm using the same color palette. After doing that, taking the darker green and covering the inner edges. And for the middle part, we are gonna use the same middle tone green, and we are gonna finish off this leaf. Okay, as you can see, once everything is done, it looks so bright, and I really love how everything is coming out now. Moving on to our rose flower. If you have any reference image, you can go with that. I have decided to make yellow roses. This color palette is becoming like brown, green, and yellow. Now, what I'm doing is I am creating the lines that you can find in your rose petals. For this, you want to first decide in which direction the petal is opening up. For the petal that I'm coloring right now, it is falling downwards. uh, like the lines I'm creating, it is falling in that direction, so I'm creating some guide in using the same yellow undertone color. Also, I'm filling out the entire petal using the same yellow color. As you can see here, I am using some light lines. Later I'm using some brighter yellow and making it pop out. Moving on to some orangish, light orangish color, because yellow rose will have some light orange, right? So I am giving light orange color in the area where I have created the lines. Then I've taken my very brightest yellow, and this is the final yellow. I am embossing the part. I'm also leaving out some white areas here because I need to show that lines in the petal. So I am leaving out that part to blend everything smooth. I don't want any vivid transition, so I'm blending everything with the background undertone light yellow color and mixing everything. Using the colorless blender, I'm mixing everything. Then moving on to the lines, I want that to pop out a little bit, so I'm using some brown that we have given in the snake background, right? I'm using that and I'm creating the lines. As you can see, it became more lively now. If you see any harsh lines after coloring everything, you can always go with the with your background color and burnish it or smoothen it out. Then I'm using my white pencil and giving some highlight in the rose petal. I'm using uh, in that line direction only, so that the lines or veins in the petal will look more brighter now. See, it's more vivid, you can see it clearly. Later we can soften it out using the lighter yellow color or any other color. The same set of process, I am following it for each and every petal. Only thing is, you want to know the petal direction and create the line according to that, or else it will look weird. Now the petal direction is falling to the right side, so I am creating that stroke in right side direction. Moving on to next petal, it is falling down again towards the left side. I'm creating the lines according to that and doing the same set of process. Also, I'm darkening out that inner corner of the petal. Okay, I'll complete all the petals and I'll show you. I'm following the same set of process every petal. We have 4 roses here. I'll complete it quickly and I'll show you. I want to show you this Stedler sharpener. I'm using only this sharpener. It's so good. I haven't shown you this, so uh, those who want to know, I'm using Stedler sharpener. Okay, moving back to our third rose, we are gonna follow the same step and I'm gonna complete it. For the center part, where I can see pollens in this third rows and another small rows in the left side, I'm using the brown color that we have given in the snake and filling it out. Now the flower part is completed. Moving on to our background. This background is going to be different. I'm using some circle stencil, and I'm taking one yellow color, and this background is going to be in light green, so light green with yellow green, greenish yellow kind of color. I'm making circles in different sizes randomly throughout the background of the page. After doing that, I am using one uh, lighter green color and filling out all the background, because I don't want it to be very white. I'm filling it with the light green, only outside the circles. I'm not gonna do this lighter color inside the circle. Moving on, now I'm taking much brighter green in the light green version and uh, giving it around the circle, then using some yellow color and mixing it and making it like a greenish yellow color. For the inside of the circle, I'm using soft ivory yellow. I don't want that to be very white. I'm repeating the process for some more circle and I'll show you. Next, I'm using my pale emerald color green, and I'm filling out the other parts. Here I am using two types of green. One is pale emerald and also some mint green to give some variation. I don't know, you cannot see any difference on screen because I cannot see anything in my editing. Actually, I'm using two kinds of green here. One is pale emerald and another one is like a mint green, and blending everything with white pencil. Moving on to some other sets of circles and doing the exact process, same process. This is gonna take long time compared to the main element. Working on background is will always take more time, because you can bring some different uniqueness to your artwork by doing some background. After doing this process, we want to uh, pop the main artwork that is in center and pop it out. So I'm using very darker green that I've given for the leaf and outlining the main artwork, that is the rose and that serpent and moon crescent, everything. I'm running the pencil along the edges, I mean in the black line. See, I'm running the pencils here. It will give some depth and it looks like a cutout. And tada, our coloring portion is done. I really like this. I need some touch of whimsy here, so I have decided to use some golden blings here and there. So I've taken this golden leaf. You can get it on Amazon or some art shop. This is so fragile inside, I cannot take it out and show you. I'll show you once I apply the gold foil. I'm using some normal glue, Fevicol glue, whatever you get it, and brush in case you need it for something. I have decided to go golden color only in the mm, only in the top right corner because that's where the moon is present. I want to bring some whimsy over there, so I am dotting out some glue in top right corner. After doing this, I am slowly taking out my gold foil. I'm not gonna use the entire foil and place it on top. I don't want to waste my foil, so I am tearing out little by little and placing placing it on each and every dots of glue. This is how it will look. The gold foil, it will be so fragile. If you keep your hands, uh, if you hold it tightly also, it's gonna tear and it's gonna waste. So gently I am placing it on each and every dots. It's gonna stick in your hand also. This process will be a little messy. Quickly I'll place the gold foil. My hands are so messy right now. It's okay. Now taking a brush and I'm cleaning some extras. Also, I'm spreading out the foil. The glue is not completely dried out. I think I must have wait until the glue is dried out. In some part, the glue is still wet and it stick to the brush. It's creating much. Let me wait for some more time, and after that I'll clean out the extra and I'll show you. Yeah, now it's completely dried. I have taken some bigger brush here and I'm clearing out. I'm gently running through the gold foil so that the extra that didn't stick to the glue will come out and you can blow that off. And done. We cannot leave it like this. We want to fix it with some fixative. You can use whatever you have. I have seen many artists use hairspray for this. I don't know whether that will work or not. I'm using some fixative for this, professional fixative, and everything is done. I hope you like this video. If you want to see or grab this book, you can find every link in the description below. Go check that out. Follow me on my Instagram at Coloring Ravina for more updates. Happy coloring and bye bye. See you soon.